to my channel. My name is Maddie, and today I decided to do like a get ready with me and do kind of like a names list update. So some of these might be repeated from my last name video, but these are like my top names, and a lot of them I would say are unisex. I did not put the one name that we're thinking in here, but there are some names that I think we still could use. Like, we're not dead set on the name that we have picked out, so I think I could definitely like dabble back in this list. So anyways, stick around, subscribe, like this video. That would help me out so much, and let's just get right on into it. I'm gonna put this everywhere today. Okay, so the first one that I'm sure was in my last video because I've liked this name forever is HAZE, but it's H-A-Z-E. I feel like H-A-Y-E-S is becoming super popular, and so I'm not leaning towards HAZE, like H-A-Z-E, just because of the H-A-Y-E-S version. Even though I still like really love that name, I just want to choose something that's not like super on the rise, if that makes sense, which I can see why it's a really nice name. So if you're gonna use it, I think you should. So yeah, moving on, which I also believe that this was in my last video, but that's the name Oaks, O-A-K-S. So yeah, I still really love that name. And yeah, there's not really a good reason why we're not using it. Okay, so this next one, to be honest, is not like my favorite, but my father-in-law really loves the Steelers, and so he had mentioned this name, and I thought it was a pretty cool name too. But that's the name STEELE, so it's S-T-E-E-L. Or you could do L-E, which I like the L-E. The reason why I cannot use this name, and if you're from the South, you might get it. So you just think of STEELE and you think like someone that's like, you just think of it, I don't know, it's a strong name, right? Well, I kept saying it to, you know, try to get used to it, hear it out, you know, stuff like that. My family sounds very Southern, and I just started hearing my grandma or someone saying still, because the way they say still sounds kind of like steel, like steel. Now do you hear it? Now every time I hear the word steel, I can't even say it, steel, I think of the way my family says still, like S-T-I-L-L. So this next name, I love it so much. Like, I really love this name. I haven't really found too many people that like it, but I am obsessed with this name, and I think that I would probably use it if my husband would approve it. But that's the name Drummer. I don't remember where I found this name, honestly. I think that's a really cute winter boy's name because, you know, my son will be born in the winter, and I think Drummer is such a cute winter name, but no one likes it really. So the next name, I can't believe I'm about to say this name because for a while I really thought this was gonna be the name, and it still like really could be, so that's why I can't believe I'm gonna say it. I have never heard anyone name their kid this. I've never heard of this name. Actually, my grandma said it when I told her I wanted a winter, like a wintry name, and she said, what about Winters? I love the name Winters. So the only thing that now we're not like leaning towards it anymore, during his anatomy scan we found out that he is a pretty big boy. He is muscular, like muscular. I feel like I want to choose like a strong, like Winters, it's a very like charming name I think for a boy, and that's why I think we could still use it. So yeah, that's another winter name that I love so much. The next name that I love is Wild with an E at the end. Every time I've mentioned that name to any of my family members or anything, they're like, you know, hopefully he isn't wild and stuff like that. And it's like, if you just think more free-spirited, it doesn't need to be a negative thing. The next name that is like the opposite of a winter name is the name Coast. I think that maybe I should just save that for if I have a baby in the summer. The next name that I have on my list, which I think kind of captures the winter vibe too, is the name SUEDE. Isn't that a cool name? SUEDE. I really like that, but I just didn't get the approval. And also, I don't know if I love like SUEDE. I don't know, I just don't think I've like put enough thought into it. So the next name that I have is kind of funny. I'm getting this shirt all dirty. Basically, I was so tired of looking at names. Me and Chase were in the car one day and I was like, we really need to maybe think about names again, you know? And so we were just in the car driving and we were kind of looking at street signs and we were like, what about, you know, just some random street sign? And we had passed a sign that said West. And so I was like, what about West? And I was like, actually, I kind of like that, West. It was just kind of more of a joke, like, we were just kind of being silly. The next name, of course, and I think this name is probably on everyone's list, which is why I'm really not pushing for it that much, is Rivers. That name is probably on everyone's list, and it's just too much on the rise for me. These are very cool toned. I just got my BoxyCharm in yesterday, and I don't know, do y'all get BoxyCharm? I stopped for like a year. I was obsessed with it. It was all like mostly makeup. Like I would get maybe one skincare thing here and there, but it was mostly makeup and I loved it. And so this is my second month after re-signing up. I'm not getting a lot of makeup, and I had put that I wanted mostly makeup, and so yeah, I did get this Laura Geller palette that I think will be really pretty in the winter and fall. I think I'll try out this row because that's kind of my vibe, and then the rest, I think these would be nice for winter. The next name that I have that I found, they're on, they live in Waco, they redo houses, they're like the family. They have a son named Grwm, and I was like, oh, that's really cute. It's not as good as kind of what I'm thinking for his name, so. Oh, the next name would sound so good with our last name, and every time I say it, Chase laughs. Mars McKenna, that's so cute. So the other thing that I got in my BoxyCharm are these lashes. These lashes are $54. Anyways, I'm gonna give these a go. Alright, let's go to the next name. So this next name, when I saw it and when I said it, I was like, I love that name. And I actually even started calling him that. I was like, I'm never gonna find a name that is better than this one. Maybe a week or two went by, probably like 2 weeks went by. And I was like, it just keeps getting weirder and weirder. The name Dreamer. When I thought of Dreamer, or when I saw Dreamer, I was like, oh my god, that is it. Like, that is the one. I mean, I do think it is such a cute, cool name. The next name on my list is Chansey. How cute is the name Chansey? So he's always been into like Pokemon and stuff. He liked the name Ash because of the kid in Pokemon. So I was like, okay, you want a Pokemon name? Like, let's look at Pokemon names. And I found the name Chansey, and I was like, oh, that is such a cute name. And his name is Chase, so I thought, like, how cute is Chase and Chansey? So the last name on my list is the name Stone, and I really like the name Stone. I really am into like S names. Stone is a very strong name, which is kind of what I was going for. There are names that I would probably choose before I chose Stone. Probably my top on here is like, I love Drummer and Winters, Suede. But yeah, if you liked this video, please like it and subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.